Hey, family, thanks so much for joining me. So, I wanted to talk with you about calling the recession off. So, I do believe in the law of attraction and spiritual laws. Um, and I know that, I remember reading in The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill, that Napoleon Hill was talking about that, basically we don't have to see a recession unless we believe in it. And I think, I can't remember, it might have been Henry Ford that said, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, either way you're right. So we have to remember that there's no recession if we don't support it, if we don't believe in it, because our belief creates it. We don't have to give power to it. We don't have to help it to grow. We can actually turn our attention toward um, the biggest golden age that there could ever be. And it could be wonderful, it could be great. Um, we could see success, we could see gas prices falling dramatically, we could see, the economy booming. And I'm not talking about this in the way that President Biden is talking about, um, leaving out all the terrible things that he's done and his team, all of them have also done to try to wreck the economy and the people. Um, but I'm talking about really, truly people working together, coming together, finding solutions, prospering. And I think all of that can happen if we're game, if we step out of this system. And I know a lot of people talk about the matrix, um, but we can create something so wonderful together. And I think that's what we need to focus on, um, working together, like I said, um, prospering, doing great things, putting great energy out there, trying to heal things instead of trying to hurt things, instead of trying to capitalize on other people's suffering. Why don't we try to figure out a way to lift people up? And that could be the reason that we prosper. Instead of capitalizing on people's ignorance, why don't we focus on helping to increase people's knowledge? And that could help. That can make a difference. That can make the world a better place. There's so many things that so many people are focusing on to make things worse. And instead, why don't we focus on things getting better? And that could be amazing. So I'm asking everyone to join with me in calling the recession off, calling these, crashes off, calling the busts off. And what I mean is, you know, instead of us talking about everyone's going to be losing everything, the economy is going to be terrible, and, the housing market is going to be, everything's going to be awful. Why don't we talk about housing prices? The prices can be fair. Why don't we focus on something like that? Why don't we focus on people's health could be great? Why don't we focus on, we don't have to charge crazy, prices for gas, because we can continue to focus on finding ways so that we don't have to use fossil fuels. We have renewable energy, we have solar energy, we have wind energy, we have, we've seen it in the past. There's research that says cars could run on water. And I'm sure we could find cars that could run on air. There's so much that can be done. There's free energy that can be out there. Um, And we need to be focused on and putting our efforts into an energy, into time, into those things. And when we do that, those things could grow, and the bad things, the things that don't benefit us, the negative things, those things can shrink. So hopefully everyone's game to work with me, to actually work together, to build the economy up, to help, so that things could get better, that so many of us could do better. So many of us could reach the heights that we know we're capable of. There are just so many obstacles. And once we clear those obstacles out of the way, we can do some amazing things, so many of us together. Um, and so hopefully that strengthens so many of us to keep going, to keep winning this battle. And I think when that happens, um, the outcomes that we get can be just stunning. So thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you family for joining me for this video. I hope that you found it to be somewhat inspirational, but hopefully it's, you're going to be focusing your efforts just like I am on calling the recession off, because we simply don't need it. We simply need to focus on prices being fair. We need to be focusing on working together. We need to be working on prospering together. We need to be putting our time, energy, efforts into things getting better. And let's see what we can pull into this reality. Let's see what we can magnetize. Let's see what we can manifest by focusing on those things. And then we'll have a story to tell about how well they predicted a recession, but we called it off. Okay, thank you. Hopefully bringing you more useful videos soon. And love you all. Happy lightning fast manifesting. See you again next time. Okay, bye for now.